Hello and welcome to Tom's Barbers podcast. This is slightly a different one today. So this is me talking to my fantastic stylist, Chloe. She's just completed a level 3 in hairdressing. So obviously she works here at Tom's. So anyway, would you like to introduce yourself, Chloe?
My name's Chloe. I work here at Tom's. Been doing hairdressing now for 9 years, but yeah, I've recently just qualified in level 3. So for the past year, I've been working on my qualification, getting everything done with college, and then did my assessment a few weeks ago.
So obviously people watching this might not know there is a level 3. They might not even know you need a qualification. So fundamentally, what is the difference between a level 2 and a level 3 hairdresser?
So with level 2, a lot of it is just your basic, like, standard qualifications. So it's like basic cutting, colouring, consultation, just the standard level of it. Whereas level 3 is your more advanced, like, creative side of it. So you've got like your precision cutting, you've got your advanced colour correction, your advanced like colours that you do. And a lot of it is just more like the technical skills behind hairdressing.
So what made you want to do your level 3? Is it compulsory?
So with level 3, it's always great to learn new things and to be just doing better than it can be. So it's more to like just up my technical skills, especially like with my cutting. So with doing my course, I feel a lot more confident with like my precision cuts and my shorter haircuts. Yeah, it's more to just better myself and just to get another qualification.
So how would a client see the benefits of what you've just gone through and what you've achieved?
With clients, and like when we're doing level 3, so clients can expect like a higher level of professionalism with doing level 3. They get a very like more in-depth consultation because of all like the knowledge and the skills that you've learned. They get a lot more like creative like options of like different things that we can do. So like where beforehand with the like creative colour or the colour correction, I wouldn't have had the knowledge there to offer something. They'll get a lot more like creative options with that.
So obviously it was a year's course. What were the highlights of the course? What did you enjoy the most?
So throughout the course we did quite a lot of training as well. I went to Nottingham one time. We did a course with Andrew Barton that was to do with shortcuts. So even while doing my course, I would still learning new things and doing more training. I think a lot of it was like the colour side of it, like the creative colour and like the corrective colour of it, like corrective highlights, and learning a lot of like how to deal with correcting colours and stuff like that. So I think they were definitely my highlights of it.
Is there anything that you found difficult within the course?
I think one of the main things was definitely the precision, like cutting, because you've got to be very, very precise with it. So I say that was difficult. I think another one would be, so we had to do a PowerPoint throughout as well with all of our like everything that we've learned, everything we've done. So keeping on top of that was quite difficult to put everything in. But I think cutting would probably be the most difficult.
So what now excites you? Now you've completed your level 3, what excites you most about hairdressing?
So I think now that I've done my level 3, it pushes me to do more with my hairdressing. Like I want to do other separate courses, not necessarily like obviously levels with hairdressing, but on different things. I'd love to go into like doing curly hair, even doing women's systems like you do, like just better myself with that. And now that I've got the skills and knowledge with my level 3, I think I could push that forward.
So obviously you've completed that. So what would you say to someone who's just completed their level 2 and was thinking about doing level 3?
I would say to definitely do it. Like at first I was quite happy just sticking to my level 2. I didn't really have, it wasn't up there to do my level 3 until I came here and realised it was so much better to up yourself with your levels and like with your skills and your knowledge and everything. And I think it just pushes you to be a better hairdresser. Like in the past year that I've done it, it's boosted my confidence so much with everything. I can feel a lot more confident with my clients and with my colours and the cuts that I'm doing. So I think it definitely helps as a hairdresser.
I think going back to something, there's a couple of things I want to pick up on, but first and foremost is that as an employee of you, what I was really pleased to see was, first and foremost, that you wanted to do it, to do level 3. It's really important to us as a salon that staff are at the highest level they can possibly be at. But what really impressed me was how far you'd come as a person. So you doing the course, you'd have just been happy passing. Where obviously we've seen a change in you, that you was disappointed with not getting a distinction. Obviously we're going to readdress that. Hopefully we can try and get you the distinction that, you know, both me and your college lecturer believes you should have got.
Yeah.
So we saw a massive growth as you as a person. Is there any other things that, not hairdressing wise, but actually doing a level 3 did improve you personally?
I think confidence is a massive one. I think even just with myself, like I do doubt a lot of things. So I think even just not even with hairdressing, like I do just doubt myself everything. So I think definitely boosted my confidence with a lot of things like outside of work and like at home and everything. So I think that was a big one. Like I did always struggle, like when I first started hairdressing, would always struggle to speak to people and have that communication with them, whereas I don't have that problem anymore, which I think is good.
That's great. So I think it's really good. Obviously, what was your relationship with your college, and who was your college? Who was your tutors? Just because I think it's good to have a good shout out about them. So
yeah, so I went with it was NHTA, and my college tutor was Julia, and she was absolutely brilliant throughout the whole year course that was doing it. It didn't feel like I was at college in a way. So like normally at college, like you feel like very like there's a fine like very big gap between like teacher and student, whereas with Julia, she was more like very friendly. It didn't feel like it was someone higher up than me. It was just someone that would help me get through everything. She was absolutely brilliant with it. Would help me like if I was struggling, or if like even at home stuff, like she would help with everything. So I think it was very good to have that, and I think it helped a lot more that it would just be her that would come here to me. So it was very one-to-one. Whereas at my previous like college doing my level 2, it was still quite small, but I feel like to help me better, I need that one-to-one with someone just to like focus on what I'm doing. So it was really good that she came to me, and I was in the comfort of my own, like in the own salon with her. So yeah, it was really good.
No, they were fantastic. Like as an employer, they were great to work with. Like the communication was fantastic. So again, if you're looking to send somebody on a hairdresser apprenticeship, I'd highly recommend just to support the training they give was second to none. So obviously we've done level 3. You started talking about it. So what is next for Chloe?
So I think my next main thing will be going into doing curly hair and be like a curly specialist. I do have a lot of curly haired clients. I think with myself having curly hair, I do benefit from doing that, but I want to be able to have the proper skills and the proper knowledge to be able to give my clients the best that they can have with having curly hair. So that's definitely.
So moving on to being a curly hair specialist, where are we going to seek that education from? How will you find a provider that's going to help you move on to become an expert?
I'm not 100% sure yet, but once I start looking into and finding like the best place that will be more beneficial for me, then I'll find somewhere.
Yeah. So obviously what we tend to do as a salon is, obviously there's plenty of opportunities. We work with Weller, we work with Revlon, and obviously YouTube is a great source of knowledge, but like digging down to experts within the industry, and there's a lot of them that are putting educational platforms out there. So obviously will support Chloe in this. And as a salon, we do hope or expect every single staff member to be in education and working towards something. It's really a big belief in mine that, every day we strive to get better. How are clients going to find you, and when do you work?
So my working days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So in the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it is 9 till 6. And then Saturdays are at the moment 8 till 2. But if any later appointments are needed, then I stay behind. Well, not stay behind, but...
So ultimately as well, what we thought would be a good idea, we've got a fantastic offer to celebrate Chloe's level 3. So do you want to tell people what this fantastic offer is?
Yeah, so with this offer, we're doing it for new clients and regular clients as well. So it's open to everyone. So what we're doing is anyone that books in for any kind of colour, it could be a full head colour, it can be highlights, it can be balayage, anything. People can have a free set of gel nails as well, with nail art in between. So because I do hair and nails, I like to mix it up, like do a bit of both. So with having like a colour done, I can do the nails in between. So you're not in for a longer period of time, but we thought we'd do a nice offer where you get something in return.
So the thing is, well, you don't actually have to take the gel part. It could just be nail art, I presume, if people don't want the nails.
You need the nails as well.
They need the nails. So obviously that can't happen. But the reason we introduced this is, I don't know if as a colour client, you feel like you have your hair coloured and then you kind of left to wait for that developing time. So by introducing this service in, it kind of keeps you in that one-to-one basis. It's a little bit different. Obviously, it's no cost. So even if you never had gel nails, it's no cost to you. It's to try something out. And again, it's just to give you a better service, really, isn't it? And that's what we're really keen on. So obviously, you've been. How long have you been here now?
2 years in February.
So, obviously you've worked in other salons. What has made Tom's different to anywhere else you've worked?
I think a lot of it, and like the main thing is like the education and the training that we get. In like previous salons, we never got the opportunity to do anything like that. So already we've been to went to Barber Show. We did Salon International not that long ago. We've got a lot of things, like we went to Manchester with Revlon as well. So already in the 2 years that I've been here, I've done a lot more than what I had done at previous salons. So it's a lot of the training, courses to go on to like better yourself. I think here as well, like everyone's very laid back, everyone's nice. We haven't got anything that's any drama going on, which I found that was one of the worst things, is just constant drama. But I think it's just it's fun to come to work. I don't feel like I'm coming to work. It feels like I'm just hanging around with my mates all day.
That's really nice there. So, is there anything that you want to do differently within hairdressing at the moment? Is there anything you want to bring different to Tom's, or anything you want to change about hairdressing or hairdressing in the industry?
I'm not 100% sure. I think not necessarily changing stuff, but I think I would love if a lot more clients had like we're saying, like with the creative colours and stuff, like if a lot more people had that and it became a bigger thing within the industry, that would be the top thing to do.
Yeah. So we'll put some images of some of the creative colours that Chloe's talking about. Obviously, if you are interested, please reach out. And obviously, we offer free consultations anyway, so you can book them online. But yeah, Chloe has some availability for new clients. She is quite popular with the clients she currently has, but she's quite flexible as well. So please reach out. Obviously, we look forward to hearing from anyone. So anyway, just want to wrap it up. So thank you very much for Chloe to have this chat today. Thank you very much for watching. And we look forward to seeing seeing you in the future. Also, we'd love to hear some feedback of how this style of podcast interview has worked. So anyway, thank you again.